Hey Terp fans, it's Mr. Smiley here with another Terps Win B1G War Recap victory. Oh, okay. Not very likely because it screwed up my broadcast software, and so I spent about 4 hours trying to fix that today. Hopefully I did. But the result is that my family wants to go out to dinner at a Mexican restaurant, and I have to really quickly go through this war recap. So apologies for my extra shoddiness. We ended up going up against Smash Squad, well-known Fair Play War Clan. We ended up clearing all the nines. I cleared the 9.5 and got a couple high percentage 2 stars on the Town Hall 10s. So let's go ahead and I don't recall whether I've seen this attack, but let's go ahead and watch one of Zach's attacks. Let's watch this one. All right. So let's see what Zach is doing all together here. He's got 5 healers here. Um, Usually against the Town Hall 9 defenses, you only need 4 healers. But carrying a 5th healer is not a bad idea, and that allows you to, you can drop it on the queen from the beginning, or you can hold that 5th one in reserve a little bit. And then from there, you can either decide, well, my queen does need that. Maybe she walked into expo range and is starting to take a lot of damage that, you really need that 5th healer if the expo is trained on her. There's a nice poison drop by Zach. Or you can use that 5th healer maybe on the side. I did that on the attack on number 3, and maybe drop 4 Valkyrie and your Burger King on the side and drop a healer there. And especially if there's defending heroes on the side, that can help help do the kill, and then you still have the Valkyrie up in order to go around the edge for the funneling. Or you can use that 5th healer, and after you send that Valkyrie pack in there, and maybe you destroy an air defense or two, just trail that healer in behind everybody, and and that way you're not getting your healers killed on the initial push, but you just have that one healer coming in from behind. And that especially would be a nice option if your queen, like here on Zach's attack, if your queen goes around on the outside, which is not a bad thing, it means that you're clearing out all those chambers that if all your squad went up the middle, you wouldn't be able to get to quite as easily. But then having the 5th healer, you can trail it behind, and you still have a healer healing the Valkyrie. So just something to think about, some options to play around with. In the group me, I also posted an option for all freeze, even at Town Hall 9 and the level 1 freeze, freezing the air defenses before your Valkyrie get there, but the Valkyrie are so much faster that as they get there, before the healers catch up, the Valkyrie are already there chopping down the air defenses and end up taking them out. So once I get my Archer Queen back and I'm able to war again with my Town Hall 9, I'm going to try that. I'm hoping somebody else tries that even before I do, just to kind of test it for me. But anyway, really nice attack there by Zach. There we go. All right, so he's just got the expo there. Obviously, with the 5 healers, you can see how that's enough to to withstand the expo with no problem. So really nice attack, Zach. I think a 6-star war here from Zach. Let's go ahead and let's watch Turtle Powers here. I know there's one other that I wanted to make sure that we got to, but let's watch Turtle Powers here. He always kind of mixed it up a little bit. There you can see a non-standard number of minions. He's going to go ahead and set the queen funnel there, try to stop it maybe. Starts the attack from the bottom. Take a refreshing drink of Crystal Light while I watch these minions and the queen. There's the... There you see the queen get down a little bit. But Turtle Power is a veteran pro there, so he knows how much damage his queen can take or can't take. So he's gonna put the hog in. They're going to go in there and get that lure for the Dragloon. Also take out a couple defenses that are being distracted by the queen. And it's got the sweeper, so a little bit of danger, but the sweeper isn't going far enough to really hit the healers as long as the queen stays there. Then he's going to drop his Burger King on the top with a minion to get that builder hut. Minion's going to come in and, well, if the king had gone out, he would have tanked effectively for it. But here, that's something to watch for here, that dropping three, instead of dropping all, if the king is going in the middle and he looks like he's going to go up the center, you still have this problem here where you have all this trash on the outside, and the Valkyrie are likely to go on the outside. Looks like you got a little bit lucky here, and they decided to go inside instead of outside towards the trash. The way to prevent that, though, is as soon as you start seeing your Burger King go inside, drop 3 Valkyrie or 4 Valkyrie on the outside, and that'll prevent them from going outside. So, obviously Turtle Power does enough things right here that you don't have to be completely perfect to do that, but as we've seen in a lot of other raids, especially when you're dealing with a lot stronger walls than this, what kills the raid is that your Valkyrie go outside the base. So when the Burger King goes inside, you want to call an audible and drop 3 Valkyrie, and that they'll clear down that outside row. But obviously, really nice attack by Turtle Power. Here's a base that gave us a ton of problems. I think these bases that have these, and sorry for not having the telestrator, but these bases that have these inserts, one of the ways that you can deal with these inserts is to attack it head on. So you look for whatever is the kind of the deepest insert, and that's probably where you're going to want to try to send your Valkyrie. At least that's the way we've been approaching it. I think not only in this war, but then I think in the one right after this, we had a couple of attacks on bases that have that kind of cutout area, and there you can see Toogs drops the queen on top. Had to use the ability a little bit soon because of that Tesla pop. Drops the king and a couple, let's see, does he have a couple Valkyrie with the king on the outside? Or at least he has the king down there to set the funnel, and then he's just going to send all those Valkyrie right up the gut into that insert so that he doesn't have to worry about that later on. They're just going to just start popping those defenses, go through the base. We knew that there was a hound in there, so don't even try to lure the hound. You want that hound to be locked onto your Valkyrie, because the Valkyrie are so tanky that hound does negligible damage, and then they can't attack the hound, so the hound's just going to follow them for the entire attack and basically be taken out. So there's no point in trying to lure it out to the queen. Just go ahead and send all the Valkyrie in on the hound. And so this is a perfect style, nice open base. Other than that crafty insert that gave us problems on some of the earlier Valk attacks, this is a perfect opportunity to destroy a base. Hound in the clan castle, and then we had it's nice and wide open. So look at it, just beautiful dominant attack on a base that I think we failed 3 or 4 times on before. So really nice job, guys. I'll try to do a little bit more time and analysis on some of the upcoming ones. But until then.